What is up, viewers of the tube? Got the ATC going, machined this Titan 6M part. I'll show you some footage here in a minute. But first, talk about the tool changer. Larry ended up having too much going on to finish custom circuit board for the automatic tool changer, so I went a different route and ended up getting a Masso. I wanted to upgrade my controller anyway, and I seen that they had native support for umbrella tool changer, so looked into it, ended up pulling the trigger on it, and aside from a little bit of a learning curve and a couple bugs to work out, pretty darn happy with it. I still got the stepper motor on there. I'll bring you over here. And here, I'll grab you. We'll walk around and talk. So, still got the stepper motor driving it, but it's using a pulse generator, so the controller basically just thinks this is a DC motor, which works out fine. Each tool, I had to add a longer bolt. Use this sensor that was my home sensor for tool 1. So that's my tool position sensor, and then this right now, it temporarily is my tool 1 sensor, but problem is this gets in the way of my spindle. So after working out all the bugs and figuring it out, I'm going to move this up to this up to here, and then use this I just cut down a 1/4 bolt right here out of the set screw. The set screw is still in there. That way I can use this for my tool 1, and it's not going to be in the way, and then I can work on enclosing all this and having a door that opens up as it swings in. I ended up moving my plastic tool holder clamp deals to the bottom side, so I have a nice reference surface, so everything stays a little bit easier for the spindle to come down all the way and grab the tool. Just ended up being easier tweaking everything that way. So it just grabs onto the bottom half of the tool instead of the top half, so it works out pretty good. Masso working out pretty nice. The only problem is when I shut this off and turn it back on, it goes to tool 0. I got tool 1 in the spindle from running the part. I shut it off, turned it back on. So the only workaround that I found was come in here, do your password, tool changer, change it back over to a manual tool change, MIDI T1 M6, enter, cycle start. Now we're on tool 1, my 2.5 inch face mill. Now I can go back over to setup, umbrella, save, and now it'll do a tool change per the tool changer. Anyhow, let me show you the guts. So this is my 12 volt breakout for all my sensors and relays and everything. This is the signal generator for the stepper. Ended up being 15 bucks off of Amazon. Pretty happy with that. 4 relays, 1 isn't used. I'm going to end up using this for the air blast for the top of the tools. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Right now it'll be using this solenoid, which right now is plumbed to my mist coolant. So and then I got another one which I may or may not add another relay and have my mist coolant on a relay. Stepper motor driver. So that's the cabinet. I don't have my pressure sensor wired in yet. I took the other 2 out, and I'll show you what I had to do with that. So I had to add a couple sensors for the Masso logic. So up here I added just a tab off this air cylinder. to run over to tool lock sensor and then tool release sensor, or drawbar up, drawbar down, either way you want to say it. But this worked out pretty nice and clean, and they're nice. Pretty easy way to get them so they adjust just right. So if it misses a tool unlock, it'll stop and air out, and things don't crash. Took me a while to make things not crash. Other than that, I still got the same proximity sensors up here for extend and retract. And then around the back side, we will talk about what's in here. So that's the Masso, pretty clean, fairly clean anyway, considering. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, which not a lot of people do with these R45 clone mills, is put the Y stepper on the backside. It's nice, it's protected by the cabinet. Don't have to bend over it to shut it off. You don't have to listen to the fan. Nice, we don't have to bend over the stepper to work, get your workpiece on and off and set up and everything else. What I did is I just had the mill base on a table, took a square, took my measurements, and Larry just printed out a spacer, and that's all this is a spacer. These bolts actually go into the casting, and that way it has a nice square surface to register off of. And it's been working great. So if you have one, it's definitely something I would really highly recommend. It's nice not having this stepper or servo or whatever you got in the way in the front, and it just makes the front of the machine way cleaner. Close the cabinet up here. As you can see, the front of the machine is nice and clean. You can get to it. You're not reaching over something. It's all right there. All right, so that's the automatic tool changer as it is so far. I'll probably do one last video when I get the tin on and that tool 1 sensor moved. But otherwise, enjoy the machining footage. Remember, like, subscribe, share, do YouTube crap. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, bye.